Ever touched an induction cooker after cooking and wondered, how did the pan get hot, but the glass stayed almost cool? It feels like kitchen magic, but it is actually one of the smartest uses of electromagnetism in everyday life. Today on Knowledge Hub, we're uncovering how an induction cooker can make a pan heat up in seconds, while the glass surface underneath stays mostly untouched. In a normal gas stove, fire heats the bottom of the pan. In a regular electric cooker, a heating coil gets hot first, then that heat passes through the surface and into the pan. But an induction cooker works in a completely different way. Under the smooth glass ceramic surface, there is a tightly wound copper coil. When you turn the cooker on, the electronics inside convert the electricity from your wall socket into a high-frequency alternating current, often in the tens of kilohertz range. This current flows through the copper coil and creates a rapidly changing magnetic field above the cooktop. Now here is the important part. The glass surface is not the real heater. The glass is mainly act as a strong, heat-resistant, easy-to-clean protective layer. The magnetic field passes through the glass, but the glass itself does not react much because it is not ferromagnetic, and it does not allow large electrical currents to circulate inside it. But when you place the correct pan on top, everything changes. If the pan has a magnetic base, like cast iron or certain stainless steels, the changing magnetic field enters the metal and induces tiny circulating electrical currents inside the bottom of the pan. These are called eddy currents, and because metal has electrical resistance, those swirling currents lose energy as heat. This is known as Joule heating. In magnetic materials, there can also be extra heating from magnetic hysteresis, where the metal's magnetic domains are repeatedly forced to realign. So instead of heating a burner and then transferring heat into the pan, the induction cooker turns the pan itself into the heating element. That is why induction cooking feels so fast. The energy is being generated directly in the cookware, right where the food is. This is also why an induction cooker usually will not work with glass, ceramic, copper, or ordinary aluminum pans unless they have a magnetic induction-compatible layer at the bottom. The cooker is basically asking, can I magnetically couple with this pan? If the answer is no, very little useful heat is produced. Many induction cookers even detect this automatically by sensing how the coil's electrical behavior changes when a suitable pan is placed on top. If there is no proper pan, the system refuses to start or shuts off after a short time. But then why does the glass sometimes feel hot after cooking? That heat is not coming directly from the induction coil. It is mostly heat conducted back down from the hot pan into the glass surface. So the glass can still become hot enough to burn you, especially after long cooking, but it is not being heated like the pan is. Once you remove the pan, the main heat generation stops almost instantly, because the magnetic field no longer has the cookware to act on. That is one reason induction cookers respond so quickly when you change the temperature. Inside the cooker, power electronics rapidly adjust the energy sent to the coil, so the pan heats more or less almost immediately. And that soft buzzing or fan noise you sometimes hear, that usually comes from the high-frequency electronics, the cooling fan, or tiny vibrations in the cookware as the magnetic field interacts with the metal. So the next time you see water boiling on a smooth glass surface, remember, it is not magic. It is electromagnetic induction, controlled by power electronics, hidden under a sheet of glass. If you've enjoyed this deep dive of the tech shaping our world, don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Hub for more fascinating explanations. And as always, stay curious.